Hi, in this lecture we will talk about maintenance activities. Suppose you have delivered your software to the customer. Can you guarantee that it's 100% error free? I think you cannot because the software usually contains errors and those errors must be repaired. So note that this type of maintenance is not caused by wearing out. I have mentioned maybe in my first lecture that software doesn't wear out. So that's why this kinds of maintenance actually is not referring to those maintenance that caused by wear out. So rather it concerns repair of hidden defects. You have delivered your software, there is some hidden defects, so you have to repair those errors, and this is maintenance. And if you want, you can also compare it to the faults that encountered after a newly built house is first occupied. So we can actually distinguish maintenance activities in four kinds. So in this slide they have mentioned three kinds, but there is actually four kinds. That's corrective maintenance, adaptive maintenance, perfective maintenance, and we can add one more, that's preventive maintenance. It doesn't take that much cost, so that's why they did not mention it here, but there is actually four maintenance activities. So if we talk about corrective maintenance, it's actually the repair of actual errors, and only this category may rightfully be termed as maintenance. And the next one, adaptive maintenance, it's actually adapting the software to changes in the environment, such as new hardware or next release of an operating system or database. So if you want to adapt your system to the new operating system or to the new database system, so those kinds of maintenance is actually calling adaptive maintenance. And the next one is perfective maintenance. So it's actually adapting the software to new or changed user requirements, such as now user want a new extra function, so you have to add that extra function, so that's a perfective maintenance. Or user wants to increase system's performance, or if you want to enhance its user interface, so those kinds of maintenance, it's called perfective maintenance. And another one, preventive maintenance, it's actually increasing the system's future maintainability, such as updating the documents like documentation, or adding comments, or improving the modular structure of a system. So these are actually examples of preventive maintenance activities. So this is a figure of distribution of maintenance activities. So you can see that preventive maintenance considers only 4%. So that's why they didn't even mention it. So the first term, that's corrective maintenance, it's actually taking the quarter of the total maintenance effort, and approximately another quarter of the maintenance effort concerns adapting software to environmental changes, so that's adaptive maintenance. And half of the maintenance cost is spent on changes to accommodate changing user requirements, so that's perfective, such as enhancement to the system. So that's why actually user requirements is so important. So here, let's think that you are testing part of a big software system and you find quite a few errors, and you are certainly not ready to deliver the product. However, your manager is pressing you. The schedule has already been slipped by quite a few weeks, so your manager is actually pressed by his boss, so that's why he is pressing you. and also the customer is eagerly waiting for the delivery of the system. So your manager suggests you that you should deliver the system as it is and continue testing and replace the system by a better version within the next month. So how would you react to this scheme? Would you simply give in, or would you argue with your manager, or would you talk to your boss? Not your boss, it's actually your manager's boss, or go to the customer. What you are gonna do? So now pause the video and think about it. What are you going to do in this situation? I will let you know what I am thinking about in my next lecture. See you.